Is getting a college degree completely necessary? My name is Green-Ellis, your personal mentor, and today the video won't be long. I just want to explore the idea if in 2025 it's completely necessary to have a college degree, or let's say even in the next 10 to 15 years. Is it necessary to get a college degree? Now, this conversation started because I posted a video earlier today, essentially advocating for the fact that getting a college degree is the easiest and fastest way to financial stability, and I stand behind it. But what does the data say? Someone commented on that video that I posted, specifically on TikTok, and they said, maybe 10 years ago, but not so much in today's day and age, in a nutshell. Basically saying that what I was sharing was outdated or antiquated information. And then I had to take time to think about it and really weigh what the data says. Now, here's what I have observed. Here is what I have researched. My answer is still the same, and that is getting a college degree is the easiest and fastest way to be able to fast track financial stability. We can quickly define financial stability, and that's predictable and consistent income that allows you to live the type of lifestyle that you desire, right? All of your needs are provided for, some of your wants are provided for. That's just a general working definition. But I think it goes a little bit deeper because some people desire a lifestyle that may not require a certain amount of money. And so I think that at the end of the day, if whether or not a college degree is necessary is completely contingent upon the individual. And so if you are on the fence, if whether or not you should go to college, the question that I would reply to you with is, well, what do you want out of life? Especially if you know you come from a family background that was not wealthy or was not affluent or had a lot of financial struggles. I want to tell you that getting an education is a systematic way, a strategic way to be able to stabilize your finances. And here's the reason why. Because the country that we live in, the United States of America, is catered to, and this is what I said in the video, is catered to those who have credentials. And colleges and universities give the credentials in the form of college degrees. And so when you have that degree, you're automatically put into a category that makes you qualified to get the jobs that statistically pay more. I'm going to link a few peer-reviewed articles in the description, and you can do research if you so desire. And I think the point is that I really want to double down on is, well, what do you want out of life? I am not saying morally and ethically to get a college degree is going to be the sole determining factor of whether or not you are successful. I'm simply looking at the data and what future projections even suggest. I was reading an article maybe 2 or 3 days ago. That was a report done by Georgetown University projecting that around 72 to 73% of jobs will require post-high school education, whether it be a traditional college degree or a technical or trade college degree. And this is my own summation of it. You can read it yourself. It's in the description. Will require a education past your high school experience, right? And so here's why I say that I think it's necessary, but again, technically speaking, it's depending on the individual. I think that you give yourself a greater probability to obtain an occupation, a job, or an opportunity that will give you predictable and consistent income if you have the credential of a college degree. Now, we can go even deeper and talk about what a college degree is. Is a college degree solely from a 2 or 4 year institution? In my opinion, no, because the word college simply means an institution of higher learning. So that could be a technical or what we would call trade college degree. That could be a license, that could be a certification, all of which are the form of education. All in all, I want you to understand that getting an education post-high school is going to be necessary, a necessary factor in increasing your probability of financial stability and ultimately your life success. I want to encourage you to really, really lock down, but let's take it a step deeper, right? I understand that getting a college degree is controversial, especially for families who are not affluent or who do not have trust funds or who have not inherited money, right? Like nobody can afford college. I assert that claim that generally speaking, most people can't afford college. That's why people borrow student loans, right? And so the idea is that if you are going to choose a traditional college or university, you have to understand the financial implications, and it's expensive, right? For most all people. And so you have to use strategy. Here's your strategy. Go with no student loan debt. This will even more significantly increase your probability of being financially stable at a faster rate because you're going to get the credential for free. Here's what I said in the video. As a matter of fact, I'll play it. I said in the video that even if your parents don't have a lot of money, you can if you are the parent and you don't have a lot of money, you can set your kid up for financial success easily by pushing them to get a college degree, but with no debt. Now, here's the kicker. How do you do it with no debt? I wrote a book all about it. It's called Caps and Gowns, All Smiles, No Frowns, The Keys to Earning a Debt-Free Degree. If you know me personally, you know that my family is growing. And I have young children, and so I really don't have the time to do one-on-ones as much anymore. Though I think that one-on-ones is probably, the most one-on-one consultations or meetings with families anymore because I don't have the time. So I made a course. It's a very, very, what they would call low ticket. It's a very cheap course. It's only $50, and it could literally make or save you $50,000 or more. And I'm not making these numbers up. Like, I've helped families attend institutions with no debt that were $64,000 a year. I've helped families attend institutions, private institutions, that were $50,000+ a year with no debt. And, well, technically it wasn't no money out of their pocket because they had a 529, but they still had a significant amount to cover, and we figured it out. The point is, I put it all in the course so that families who have aspirations to set their children up financially, to be financially stable by getting a college degree. The information is there, y'all. You don't need a lot of money. You do need a lot of information, though, so that you can make an informed decision. So all in all, is a college degree necessary? It depends on who you are. If you want to be successful, or if you want to increase your probability of financial stability, then I think getting a college degree is probably definitely the easiest and fastest way, because we live in the United States and the system is catered to it. Let's take it a step deeper. I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist or be labeled as that, but let's think about this. You can't get a loan for anything without proof of income or job history, but you can get a student loan. Why? Because they want you to get a college degree. Now let's think about this. If they are wanting us to get a college degree and they are astronomically expensive, knowing that no one can afford it, but they'll give you up to $60,000. This is the federal government, without any job history, without any proof of funds, and without any degree or way to say that you can pay it back, right? Why would they give that to you? Because they know when you get the credential, you can get a job that's going to pay you money. But guess what? The income that you get from the job that the degree ultimately afforded you the opportunity to get, they are going to require 25 to 30% of that income to be repaid back to them with interest. So that $60,000 that you borrowed is not going to be $60,000 anymore. It's probably going to be close to $70,000 or $80,000 with interest. So to wrap it all up, if you're going to get a college degree, you got to do it the right way, and that is strategically. I have a full breakdown of everything that you need to know to navigate the financial aid process, and this is perfect for high school families. If you're a senior, it will help you, but if you are a junior, sophomore, or a freshman, or if you are a parent who has a junior, sophomore, or a freshman, and even a high school senior, the information in the course will be absolutely useful for you. I used to work in financial aid, so I know the money game. In addition to that, I've helped families just like yours for the past nearly decade navigate the college readiness process. So if you are planning to send your kid, please understand that college is something that you invest in, not spend money on. Please make the investment so that it will be worth it, especially if you know you don't have much money now. The link for the course is in the description below. It's literally only $50. You have nothing to lose because there's a money-back guarantee. If you want more information, please click and get the course. You can get it instantaneously. It's self-paced. And I can't emphasize the fact that this is probably the most affordable resource that you will see on the market that it pertains to getting prepared for college financially. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis. This was an impromptu episode of the Legacy Lab. Sorry, I haven't been putting out episodes consistently, but if you know anything about my personal life, or if you follow my wife and I's channel, we are almost on baby watch, y'all. J3 is on the way. So I hope that you are well, but most importantly, if you're planning to go to college, man, get the course so that you can get the right information to change your financial situation. My name is Jordan Green-Ellis. This is the Legacy Lab. I'm signing out, but you already know. I'll see you soon. Stay legendary.